Hey, thanks for watching this video. And in this video here, I just want to quickly go over a case study of how we were able to take one of our clients from less than 1% of their revenue coming through their email through Clave.io to over, I think it was around 29% of their revenue coming through Clave.io. So as you can see right here, this is a screenshot of their Clave.io before we started working together. They had a couple flows set up. They had their abandoned cart and custom thank you, but obviously that's nowhere near enough. They made $600 from their email marketing, and by the time we had everything built out, these were the results. We were able to get them to 29% of their monthly revenue coming from email, and this is while they were doing $440,000 a month. So we were able to generate $126,000 that month. So I'm going to get into this, quick case study, how we were able to do this, how we do it for all of our clients. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same exact thing. But before I get into that, a little bit about myself, if you don't know who I am. My name is Max Alexander. I run an agency that specializes in helping e-com businesses add an additional 30% in monthly recurring revenue. Now, we actually used to do this through paid ads, but I saw that, with our clients at the time and, with the market overall, the people I was talking to, they actually face a much bigger, more urgent problem that nobody was even really paying attention to. And that was their email marketing. So I think that email marketing is very overlooked in the e-commerce industry. Everybody's focused on how they could maximize their ROAS on paid ads. And, don't get me wrong, we actually have generated hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars for our clients through paid ads. So we have a really good idea of what works there. But email marketing is a much bigger problem for most e-commerce businesses. And I would say I probably wouldn't even touch an e-commerce brand, their paid ads, unless they had their email marketing already taken care of. So before I get into this training here, show you how you can get your email marketing handled, I want to make sure that this video is for you, just so you sort of know what you're getting into investing your time in this video here. So this video is for you if you run an e-commerce store with a minimum of $20,000 in monthly revenue. You're currently making less than 30% of your store's revenue through email. If you're making less than that, then you have a lot of room to grow. You want a revenue stream that you can control completely instead of being at the whims of Facebook and Instagram. And this one's huge, especially with Apple's latest iOS 14 update. Kind of, threw everything into chaos at the moment in the paid ad world. You don't want to spend thousands of dollars on ads. All right. So this is a lot more cost effective than paid ads, and you pretty much can run email marketing essentially for free. So main problem that I see in this space, most e-commerce stores are missing their core flows and advanced flows and aren't sending enough campaigns, which leads to having major holes in their email marketing. All right. So that's the main problem I see. Now, getting into the 5-step process that we sort of follow from a high level for all of our clients that we start working with. All right. And this is how we're able to generate that result that I just showed you. So how to add 30% of monthly recurring revenue to your e-commerce business. So step one, we go in and we plug the holes in your funnel through automations. And that it includes the core 4, the abandonment series. That's browse abandonment, site abandonment, cart, and checkout abandonment. So basically what that means is anybody who's on your website, maybe they looked at a couple items, added a couple items to cart, and that's where that respective flow would sort of trigger. And then, it would start sending them the cart abandonment sequence. All right. So the idea behind that is to get the people who've added to cart to come back to your website, complete their purchase, maybe throw in a nice incentive like here, like have 10% off. Etc. So that's sort of the idea. The welcome series, that triggers when somebody goes to your website and they're hit with a pop-up right now. I'm sure you're already aware of this. If not, you've seen websites where you're just scrolling through, 5 seconds later, you're hit with a pop-up. It's like, hey, give us your email for 15% off your first order, that kind of a thing. So that's a welcome series. So customer thank you, that's anybody who's purchased, that's basically you just thanking them, and then offering them a cross-sell product, or incentivizing them to give you user-generated content. And side note, if you're optimizing for revenue, you're going to want to focus more on the cross-sell side of things. All right, so that's step one, just getting your basic core flows set up. Step two, you want to start your campaign cadence, and big key here, you want to start off pretty slow. I know some people who go in guns blazing, set up 5 campaigns per week. You want to start off with 2, maybe 3 campaigns per week. All right, and your campaign should consist of both promotions and content. You don't want to just be promoting offers all day. You want to throw in some content there to keep your audience engaged. All right, so step 3, that's where you sort of let it incubate for a while, let things run, and take a look at the data and analyze it. All right, so we have some key KPIs that we like to sort of use as a benchmark, and that tells us which emails are performing and which emails we sort of have to either revamp or sort of cut down on the emails. And that's when that they're working, when the minimum KPIs are you're getting a 20% open rate or 1% click-through rate. So again, these are just minimums. If you're getting more than that, then obviously that's great. And you also want to split test different offers on your best performing emails, and then you also want to split test your pop-ups. So just split testing different offers, seeing what gets you higher opt-in rates, what gets you better click-through rates, etc. And then this one's one that a lot of people overlook. And basically what you want to do is you want to segment out your unengaged audiences. So a lot of people don't like to do this because they want as big an email list as possible. You don't want to do that. All right, you want to actually segment out the people who aren't opening, because that actually improves your email health, keeps you out of the spam folder, and just keeps your brand's email reputation a lot healthier. So then we go into step 4, and if the data looks good, then you want to ramp up your campaigns and flow additions as long as they remain within KPIs. So you want to add, let's say, a new email, new campaign, etc., and then let it run for a while, see how it's doing. And if it's still meeting those KPIs, then you want to keep adding until you sort of get some pushback. You see some people disengaging. Basically, they're saying, okay, that's a little too much, right? And this will help you find the optimal balance. And from there, you want to repeat step 3 and 4 until you hit, the desired result of 30% of your monthly recurring revenue from email. So that's it. That's the framework that we follow for each of our clients. So let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear your feedback on this video here, or if you're interested in getting us to do this for you, I'd love to have a conversation, see if we'd be a good fit to work together. But other than that, appreciate the time on this video here, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.